everyone. I'm back on the sweet train. Today I'm going to show you this really delicious candy cookie treat. I'm not really even sure what to call it, but I've named it Peanut Butter Krispies. So there's another YouTube lady that I follow. She's got some really good recipes on her channel, and it's Tales of a Empty Nest. And I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to read this recipe card. But she made these treats just before Christmas. And when I saw this video, that just called me right away. I said, that's something I'm going to make. It went into my quick bucket list, not my long-term bucket list. Anyway, I have another treat on my channel called Scotcheroos, and that's been around for many, many years in my family. But this is a different type, and it's got peanut butter and chocolate and all these goodies in it, and Rice Krispie treats. And this is the first time I'm making it. But I know it's delicious because I've already tasted the batter, the cookie batter. So I'm going to show you how simple this is. It's one of the easiest treat recipes you can make. I could tell that from the get-go. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so this recipe has only 5 ingredients. You're going to need 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2.5 cups of Rice Krispies, and 1 12-ounce bag of chocolate chips. Now I'm using semi-sweet chips, but you can use milk chocolate, you can use dark chocolate, whatever kind of chocolate you want, but these are everything you need to make these. So after you measure out all your ingredients, you're going to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. The very first step after you measure everything out is you're going to put your melted butter in a bowl, in your mixing bowl. Because we're going to do this in a stand mixer. And then you're going to empty out 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. And I'm going to take this to the stand and mix this until it's well combined. So after we combine this, then we are going to add our powdered sugar. So I'll meet you over at the stand mixer. Here we are. We're going to mix the butter and peanut butter together. Now that it's creamy, just like this, you're going to add your 1 cup of powdered sugar. And we're going to mix that together until it's well incorporated. And you want to scrape the sides, bring all the peanut butter mixture in, and then we're going to add our Rice Krispies. We have 2.5 cups, and we're going to kind of gradually add them in. We're going to add probably about 1/3 of those, and then we're going to mix that and then gradually add the rest. Okay, this is your mixture after you have everything combined. The butter, the peanut butter, the powdered sugar, and the Rice Krispies. So now what we're going to do is you want to have a cookie sheet with parchment paper ready. And what we're going to do is roll these in little balls, and you can use, I'm going to use a cookie scoop. And what I'm going to do is you're just going to roll them in balls, about like, you can make smaller ones if you want to. So, and you don't need a scooper, you can just take out a little bit with your hands, but you can use a scooper, whatever you want. And I would say anywhere from like a walnut size would be about the optimal size, about like that. And what you're going to do after this, after you get all your balls rolled, you're going to put these in the refrigerator till they're set, at least an hour. So I'm going to finish rolling these. Your hands are going to be very messy. That's why I use gloves. So like Tammy said on her site, you can oil your hands if you don't have gloves or if you don't want to use gloves. But it's very, very sticky. Okay, here are our peanut butter crispy balls, and we're going to refrigerate these for about 1 hour at least. Okay, now we're going to melt the chocolate in a double boiler, or you can microwave it at 30-second intervals until it's melted and creamy. These are set up. I had better luck when I put these in the freezer, so you can see they're totally set. I put them in the freezer for about 20 minutes because after an hour and 10 minutes, these still weren't set like I wanted. So now we're going to dip them. So this is almost ready. We just got to melt all those chips and we're ready to go. Okay, now our chocolate is all melted. So now what you want to do, she gets a fork. I'm going to just get a spoon. And I'm going to just put a few of them in at a time. And she just dips them in the chocolate. And then she sets them back on the parchment paper. And she kind of lets this strip off. She uses a fork. I'm just using a spoon. So I'm going to finish doing all of these and I'll be back. These have all been dipped. I'm going to put them in the freezer because I personally have had better luck with the freezer than the refrigerator. So I'm going to put these in the freezer until they're set, and then I'll come back and we'll taste them. These firmed up really well. So you can see they're firm. And I did put them in the freezer for about 20 minutes. I may not have needed to go that long, but now we're going to let them just set for a little bit and then we'll taste them. Okay. I just popped half of this in my mouth. It's really delicious. It is similar to some Scotcheroos that I've made on my channel, but it's not the same because those ones have butterscotch chips and they also have corn syrup. These are really good. I can't place, they remind me of something, that they're really good. They're super easy, super fast. And if you're looking for something to bake for Valentine's Day, this is really good. It's no bake. The only thing that you halfway cook is the chocolate, you melt it, but other than that, everything's done no bake. So I think you should give this a try. Let me know what you think if you do make it. And thank you so much for watching. I thought I would make this just before Valentine's Day because it looks like a wonderful treat to have. I really can't place what these flavors remind me of, but they're absolutely delicious. And this is a very easy recipe. So if you're looking for something for Valentine's Day or anytime, this is really good. I will link, what's her name?